King credit only, no cash, no debit. 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 First things first, welcome to my lessons. About to teach you how to eat like some delicatessen. Preaching like the church, but ain't no pastor. Happy Friday, let's get it. Everything starts with that credit profile. Ain't paid your bills in a while. You can always bounce back, but if we're talking late payments, got consumer law for that. All you won't get approved. What the fuck did you do? Might get a Hellcat or that new coupe. Hey, no cash, no debit. King credit only, no cash, no debit. King credit only, no cash, no debit. King credit only, no cash, no debit. Credit cards only, no debit. Got it on me. This can't be my army. You gotta show me. Ninja Shinobi. I was in the 400. Stacking bread like honey bun. Get to the funds. You hating on me for no reason. I'm one of them ones. We suing all bills, convert USD to euro. Buy a couple whips, then we add them all on Turo. Utilization max that paid to zero. We straight to the facts, no acting Robert De Niro. King credit only, no cash, no debit. 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 K credit only, no cash, no debit. Hey, yo. All right, man, let's go. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, man, had a busy day, man, but we still live. All right, still had to come on here. We live on TikTok, live on Instagram. Where else we live on? YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So wherever you're watching that, go ahead and shoot me a DM. That looks weird. All right, that's good. Wherever you're watching with, go ahead and shoot me a DM. DM me the word ready if you guys ready to go. You can also DM me the word Saturday. We got 4 spots for tomorrow for my 9 to 5ers. All right, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5ers. If y'all want to call tomorrow, I'm doing all the Saturday calls tomorrow. So if you want to book a consultation, want to speak to me directly, this is your chance right now. All right, just DM me the word Saturday or ready. All right, but Saturday, DM me the word Saturday so I know you want that Saturday call. All right, man, let's go. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Let me change this background, bro. Let me change this back around. Let me change this background. Hold on. I'm going to restart on TikTok. I'm going to restart you guys. TikTok, I'm going to restart y'all. All right. How to restart TikTok real quick. All right, TikTok is back. TikTok is back up. All right, man, wherever you're watching out, you can drop those credit questions in the chat. TikTok is back up. Yo. There we go. My mic is a little low. Yo. There we go. Mic is a little low. All right, but wherever you guys watching from, you can shoot me a DM. Tap that orange service plus button. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you guys are watching, you guys can drop me a DM. We are open tomorrow if you want to book that call for tomorrow. All right, for tomorrow. TikTok, y'all can DM me the word Saturday if you guys trying to book a call for tomorrow. All right, this is up. All right, that's up. That's ready to go. That is up. That's ready to go. All right, man. Look it. You guys have to stop trying to treat late payments. Stop trying to treat late payments like regular accounts. You cannot treat late payments like regular accounts. I'm starting to see that too much. We had a class a little earlier today Yeah, you guys are starting to treat late payments like regular accounts. Late payments on open accounts are very, very difficult to get updated, removed, or just to get to not report anymore. All right, very, very difficult, bro. What is up with my TikTok, bro? What is up with my TikTok, man? This doesn't make any sense. Hold on, y'all. I'm not sure what's up with my TikTok, man. Let me change this up a little bit. Hold on. Not that. That is not what I want. All right, let me use that right there. All right, man, let's go. All right, but you guys have to stop trying to treat late payments like regular accounts. All right, they're completely different accounts. Late payments are the most difficult account to get dismissed, or to get removed, or to get to not report anymore. All right, and if there is nothing wrong with that account, with that late payment, and it's an open account and it's 100% accurate, it's going to be very, very difficult to get that removed anyway. Even if you do, go to goodwill adjustment route, it's going to be very, very difficult to get that late payment removed. All right, so late payments are just a completely different animal than other accounts. All right, it's actively reporting. All right. It's actively reporting. Right. So if there's something wrong with that account, you can use that as leverage. Like if you weren't actually 30 days late, you can use that as leverage. Right. The more documentation, the better. But when we're dealing with late payments, man, that's a completely different animal. All right. That's a completely different animal. And if y'all want he said the charge off. Yeah, we can go over charge offs in a minute. But yeah, if you guys want that the inquiry sauce that I put in the group, just go to my page. It says free group. You guys can go in there. I put the personal info and the inquiry guide up in there for you guys too. So if you want to start tackling those that personal information and inquiries not attached to open accounts, that stuff is in there for you. I give you the scripts and the numbers of call and everything for you guys up in there. All right. Okay. He said charge offs, charge offs, charge offs. Look. So how you get a charge off is, right, you had an open account. All right. Whatever happened, you stopped paying on it, then it closed. All right. They couldn't collect from you, then they charge off the account. Charge off just means write off. It's an accounting term. So when you think of charge off, think of write off, right? So they wrote that account off on their end. They wrote that account off on their books. Okay. Now, when they do that, all right, a lot of the times it'll say, wrote off for loss, or grantor wrote off this account in the comments. So if that happens, if it has something like that in the comments and they still have a balance, that's a violation. All right. And if they do that and there's another collection, right? There's a collection on your report that has that same balance as that charge off, that's a violation too. All right. So they cannot do that. They be trying to double dip. You just have to know what to look for, how to dispute. All right. It's not that difficult. All right. It's really not that difficult. Willie, what's up? What's up? Willie, what's good, man? What's good, man? Just fighting a good fight. Super late today. I'm already tired as hell, but had to come on, man. Had to come live, had to stay consistent. I usually go live 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time, but I just had a whole bunch of calls. So I couldn't come on at 4. So we're on right now. All right, still getting that work. We on right now. All right. So what else did we do? Late payments, charge offs. Let me see over here. Where you at on YouTube? Yeah, if you need easy accounts, just DM me the word starter. DM me the word starter. Well, you're on YouTube. I'll send you the link. I'll just send you the link, bro, if you're on YouTube. But if you're on TikTok, you tap this orange service plus button right there. You can DM me the word starter. All right, it has those easy accounts on there for you that you guys can start building that profile up. Super easy to do. All right, tap that orange service plus button right there. If you're looking at the screen, your bottom left, tap right there, DM me the word starter. All right. If I was 18, how would I build my credit up? If I was 18 and I had to build my credit, it would kind of depend on what my financial situation looking like. All right. So if I'm balling on a budget, all right, if I was balling on a budget, I'm getting a couple. I'm getting a couple starter accounts, right? Some of these credit builders. I would DM me the word starter. Get some of those credit builders. It's just a Google Doc. Has some of those accounts on there. Grab that Kovo. You know what I'm saying? That kickoff, that credit strong. Maybe that rent reporters. Well, if you're 18, you can't backdate yet. So if you're 19, 20, you can get that rent reporters and it can backdate. But if you just need to build that profile, get a couple credit builders on there, right? We got to have those for a couple months. So then we can generate an actual FICO score. Then we're going to get our actual accounts. Now, if I got a little money in my pocket, I'm gonna grab me a secure card, or I'm gonna grab me a secure card. So those secure cards, you can get one secure card and continuously add money on that account. All right. So let's say you get the card, you put 500 bucks on, you put 200 bucks down on it. Let's just say that, right? Each month we want to be adding money to that secured card because when it graduates, that's going to be our limit. So let's say we add, throughout a year, we add $2,000 on there or something like that. All right. So we got $2,200 limit, right? When that card upgrades to secured to unsecured, that 2,200 is going to be our limit, and we get that $2,200 back. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. So that's what we want. That's what we want. All right. There's nothing wrong with starting off with a secure card and working your way up, man. All right. Now I know people are going to be trying to flex this type of stuff on you when you're super young, but you have to build up to this stuff, man. All right, you have to build up to those cards. You don't just get to, start off with an Amex Platinum, and you got to build up to that stuff. All right, and if you're lucky enough to have parents that add you as an authorized user, that's cool, right? That don't give you permission to shit on somebody else just because they had to work a little harder than you had to work to build their credit up. All right, I hate when I see that. 818, good at 20. Only how you have a 818. This is a FICO score, bro. FICO 8 score. Only how you have something like this that's close to what I got is yeah, bro. You gotta have at 20, bro. I don't even know if you can even have an 810 FICO 8 at 20. How many open accounts you got? Right. I'm not talking about Credit Karma or Vantage scores. I'm not talking about Smart Credit or Identity IQ. If you guys have those, if you got Identity IQ or Smart Credit, you want your FICO scores, tap that orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word FICO. Go get your FICO scores. All right. I don't hate on those other companies. Nothing wrong with those other companies. They just don't show FICO scores. So, you know what I'm saying? When our clients graduate, all right, they go get their FICO scores. When they're getting their results, they're getting their FICO scores. So they know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what their score is going to be. Tap that orange Service Plus button right here. If you're looking at the screen, your bottom left, tap right there. DM me the word FICO if you want those FICO scores for just $1. All right, just $1. How can you delete accounts that are yours? It's about accuracy, not ownership. Accuracy, not ownership. All right, accuracy, not ownership. Okay, yes, that shit is yours. That's not the point. The point is if it's yours and it's on your credit report, it has to be reporting 100% accurately. That's what we're attacking. We're not just attacking something just because we want to. We're attacking it because there's something wrong with that account. All right. That's how you start getting deletions. All right. That's how you start getting deletions. All right. That's how you start getting those deletions like that right there. All right. I have a 734 right now. 734 what? How many open accounts you got? What's your average credit age? That's what I need to know to give you the assistance that you're looking for. All right. He said Saturday call. Where you at? YouTube? Yeah, we're open tomorrow too. Go to joinkingcredit.com. Joinkingcredit.com. TikTok, y'all can tap that orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word Saturday if y'all want to call for tomorrow. I'm doing all the calls tomorrow. So I want to talk to Lou. I want to talk to Lou. I want to talk to the owner. This is your chance right now. All right. You want to talk to me? I'm doing calls tomorrow, free consultations tomorrow. All right. But don't book a call just to come and ask questions. That's not what the book consultation is for. All right. If you have questions, just go on the website and go to the FAQ. All right. It has all the questions. I have all the answers to all your questions. All right. Book calls are for people that want to fix their credit. All right. That people that want to fix their credit. Let me see. Only have 2 accounts and only 6 months history. I'm 19. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad, bro. I'm surprised you got a 734. All right. But yeah, you're on your way, bro. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep adding positive accounts. Put your stuff on auto pay. Don't spend money you don't have, and you'll be all right. All right. You'll be all right. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Stop the nonsense. All right. We just getting started, man. People just getting in the chat. All right. This ain't my usual time I go live. Okay. I usually go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time. All right. So I'm a little late today. But yeah, if you need help with that credit, you got collections, charge-offs, repos, bankruptcies, child support, evictions, broken leases, anything like that, tap that Orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word ready. Let me see if I can put the button up for you. Yeah, you can click right there. DM me the word ready. All right, if you want to call for tomorrow, DM me the word Saturday. DM me the word Saturday. My AI should respond to you quick, all right, and get you signed up for that call. When you book a call, all we need, if you guys can read and follow directions, we send you all the reminders, all the links, and all that stuff. So you don't even have to think. We do all the thinking for you. All right, you just got to come ready to go. Have 10 minutes prepared so we can actually go over your report. It's a live phone call. We're going over your report, breaking everything down for you, and then we're getting signed up at the end. All right. I got one account. My FICO score is 818. I'm 20. Parents added me as an authorized user at you still don't have an 820, bro. You can't have an 820 with one account. It's statistically impossible. I know you're going to say, I do, bro. I do. I can show you. I get this every day. I already know what you're going to say. You're going to say, I looked on my banking app and it shows me. That's not it, bro. That's not it. All right. It's not it. One open account. You don't have an 818 FICO 8 score. All right. Prove me wrong. Tap this Orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word FICO. Get your FICO score so we can see. So I can see, not we. So I can see. All right. I'll reimburse you $1. I had somebody say, hey, bro, I don't want to sign up because the credit report costs $1. Good. Hey, good. Good. All right. If you complain about $1, you're not our type of client. If you're complaining about $1, about getting your credits, your FICO scores for $1, so you can do a free consultation to get your credit looked at, you're complaining about $1, you are not our type of client. All right? You are not our type of client. All right? Do you see my comment? I see yours now. I just checked mine and it went up to 750. Hey. 750 lit. 750 lit. If you got a couple open accounts, good little credit age, you jumping. Your shit jumping. Good day. What's up? Bro, what? Come on, man. Stay on task, bro. Stay on task. Stay on task. This is a credit Q&A. This is a credit Q&A. All right. Student loans. Yeah, student loans get that work too. All right, look, but if the student loan is open, all right, and it just got late payments on it, we'll attack the lates. We are not trying to get your open accounts deleted, you guys. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the late payments deleted from there. Now, there are certain circumstances, certain situations. All right. Bashar, bro, you keep saying, do you see my comment? I see that comment right there, but not the other one if you sent another one. All right. I don't see that other one. All right. Student loans. All right. Student loans. So there are certain situations where we will try to dispute the whole account. But just because you get an open account deleted from your credit report does not mean you don't owe that money. All right. You don't owe that money. I saw somebody talking about credit sweeps on a live, talking about, yeah, once the account is gone, the debt is gone. Y'all better stop messing with them scammers, man. Y'all better stop messing with them scammers, y'all. they gonna have your shit cooked. All right. They gonna have Yo, shit cooked. Where's that sign at that says fuck credit sweeps? Let me see. That says credit sweeps are fraud or something like that. Let me see. Hold on, it's one of these. No. No, that's not it. There we go. Oh man, let me change this up. Damn it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Why credit sweeps are fraud. Why credit sweeps are fraud. All right. Look it. Why credit sweeps are fraud. You can tap that Orange Service Plus button right there. If you're trying to book a call for tomorrow, DM me the word Saturday. But look it, man. You're claiming identity theft on accounts that are yours. All right. Just think about it. Let's just use our common sense. All right. You're claiming identity theft on accounts that are actually yours. Like that has never been legal. That's never been legal. All right. That's never been legal. And it doesn't work. You guys are paying people to commit fraud for you that doesn't work. That's weird. All right. You guys are paying people to commit fraud for you that doesn't work. All right. That's weird. It's super weird to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Right? When you can actually find inaccuracies, dispute, and sue, right? And get some money on the back end and get the accounts deleted and the debts waived. Like it's not even comparable, right? But you would rather go to the FTC, fill out an FTC report, commit fraud, do a police report, and think that it doesn't even work. The accounts come back, right? And then there's always one random person that says, "Oh, well, it worked for me." It's like, bro, that's one person out of 10,000 people. All right, one person out of 10,000 people. Those are not good odds. How do you remove a legit account that's hurting my credit report? It has to be something wrong with that account, right? That's what the free consultation is for. We go over your report, we find things wrong with that account numbers, balances, dates, payment history, anything like that, right? If it's inaccurate, we can dispute it, all right? And then we dispute it. If the credit point agencies aren't following the law, aka aren't deleting accounts, updating accounts, if they verify it, they don't tell us how they verified it. Those are all violations, not doing proper investigations, all that stuff. All right. That's what we're trying to do. Once we get a violation, we can sue them. All right. We dispute and sue. We do all that stuff for you. All right. If your company not suing, I don't know what they're doing. If your company not suing, I don't know what they're doing. How long will holding a balance affect my score? It depends on when your statement date is, right? Your statement date is when your balance reports to the credit point agency. So, you can hold a balance for a little bit and then just pay it off before that statement date. You guys, we got our payment dates, we got our statement dates. Our payment dates when our payment is due, right? Due date, a statement date, or a closing date. That's when our balance reports to the credit point agency. So a lot of you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. You're making on-time payments, but let's say your payment date's on the 1st, right? You make your payment. Then your statement date's on the 11th, right? You use your card, and then on the 11th, it reports. All right. It reports that balance that you have. Hey, man, tell the chat to stop playing. Let KCS do what they do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you over there on IG. Over there on IGZ. Yes, sir. They need to stop playing and get right. We are open tomorrow, too. I'm doing all the calls tomorrow. We got 3 book calls. We got 5 more slots open for tomorrow. If you want to call for tomorrow, just DM me the word Saturday on TikTok. If you're on Instagram or somewhere else, I'll check it. But TikTok has my agent and stuff, my AI agent wired in. So you can get a quick response. I get that quick response on TikTok. Just DM me the word Saturday. But yeah, man, you got collections, charge-offs, repos, bankruptcies, child support, evictions, anything like that. That's what we're attacking. That's what we're attacking. All right, but yeah, that's how you're able to get account. Look, it's not about ownership, you guys. We have to get that out of our head. It's about accuracy. Okay. It's about accuracy, not ownership. Yes, that charge off is yours. They know that shit is yours. That's not the point. The point is, if it's on your credit report, it has to be reporting 100% accurately. All right. That's why you have to know what the fuck to look for, how to actually read a credit report. Some people are going to say, just put it in the chat GPT. You can do that if you want to, but if you don't prompt it right, don't got no parameters, no safeguards, no guardrails, it's going to go off the rails. All right. I use AI every single day. I've been using AI for 5 years, man. All right, I was the first one in this industry to have a interactive avatar on my website. All right, it was literally me answering questions and shit. This is in 2023. All right, yeah, 2023. All right, but yeah, I love AI. All right, but AI is not going. It's not perfect. All right, it doesn't do everything right. It hallucinates sometimes. You still have to be able to sue. All right, you still have to be able to talk to the client about the account. Right, some of y'all, right, you use AI to do that. You use AI to do the script. You use AI to do the. You don't even know nothing about credit. Right, so when somebody asks you something on the street, you don't know nothing. Right, that's why most people can't come on here and go live off the top like this. Right, because they don't have the knowledge base to even go live. Right. That's why in the world of AI, the people who have a brand like this are people who can actually talk about talk about their topic, talk about their industry, right? Show that they're actually knowledgeable about what they're talking about. All right, these are the people that's going to stand out. Okay, and it makes a lot of content too. Bunch of content, man. That's how I'm posting 10 to 20 times per day per platform. All right, 10 to 20 times a day per platform is crazy. All right. But when you go live, 2-3 times a day, a couple hours a day, that's a lot of content to break up, clip up and put on other platforms. All right. But credit sweeps, man. These credit sweeps are tearing y'all apart. All right. These credit sweeps are tearing y'all apart. Look, it should be common sense. All right. This should be common sense, but I guess it's not. If someone says they can fix your credit in 3 days, you guys, you can get abs in 3 days too. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to have some type of you got to have some type of brain cells working. All right, some type of common sense. That does not make sense, you guys. That does not make sense. That does not make sense. All right? You got to have some type of common sense, man. Some type of brain. I didn't want to say that. I was trying to say it in a nice way. I'm glad you keep giving information everybody needs for free and offering a way to be successful. Yes, sir. I see you, Neil. Appreciate that, man. I see you, Neil. We are live everywhere too. We live on what's that? Instagram over here, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok right here in the middle, man. If y'all need help with those collections, charge-offs, lates, repos, bankruptcies, child support, all that stuff, that's what we handle. If there's nothing wrong with your report, there's nothing to dispute. You don't need credit repair. You don't need credit help, right? Some people just need to pay some balances down. Some people just need to add a couple open accounts, right? Some people just need to attack some personal info and some increase. That's cool too. All right, that's cool too. But you do not need to we're not going to try to force you to sign up for something that you don't need. That doesn't make any sense. All right. If you don't have nothing negative on your report, nothing inaccurate on your report, there's nothing to dispute. All right. It's plain and simple. All right. Plain and simple. All right. Plain and simple. Okay. All right, man. Damn. My TikTok ain't been this dry on a Friday for a minute. All right. Ain't been this dry on a Friday for a minute. This is crazy. All right. This is crazy. But it is what it is, though. All right. It is what it is. Again, if y'all want a Saturday call with us, All right, you can click right there. You can shoot me a DM. You can DM me the word Saturday if you're right there on TikTok. Everywhere else, just go to joinkingcredit.com and book it for Saturday. All right, TikTok, you guys can tap right there. If you need those FICO scores, you can shoot me a DM me the word FICO. If you need easy accounts, all right, DM me the word starter. All right, DM me the word starter. Starters for starter accounts, aka credit builders. If you need authorized users, DM me the letters AU, right? Or go to getpersonaltradelines.com. Getpersonaltradelines.com for my business owners out there. If you want business trade lines that attach to your EIN, getbusinesstradelines.com. So getpersonaltradelines.com, getbusinesstradelines.com. Right? I own both of those domains. All right. You guys can go run that stuff up. All right. But man, yeah, I've never had only 9 people on my chat on a Friday, man. This is weird. All right. So, oh man, been on for about 40 minutes. That's not bad. Usually go live for about an hour, but it's all good though. All right, we'll be back tomorrow doing live consultations. If you want a Saturday call, DM me the word Saturday or DM me the word ready. All right, DM me the word Saturday or DM me the word ready. All right, y'all. Happy Friday, man. If you need anything else, shoot me a DM. I'll be answering DMs right now. All right, peace.